And so we continue the Tony Ryan Showcase. The Tony Ryan Showcase comes away Mondays to Wednesdays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and on Thursdays from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Main sponsor, Healthy Living Health Food Store, located at 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. We can produce all your vitamins and minerals, your supplements in general. Also where you can purchase your vegan standard breakfast, lunch and dinner, Mondays to Saturdays. And while there, you can choose from a wide assortment of vegetable patties, your ackee, col, your kale, and so on. Yeah? Also, your vegan standard pastry. All of that you can purchase right there at Healthy Living Health Food Store. Also your alkaline water, and very soon, very soon, your Kangen water. Yeah? Also at Healthy Living, remember you can get rid of your blood pressure problem with the blood pressure resolve. Get rid of the diabetes with the diabetes be gone. Get rid of the excess cholesterol with the cholesterol cleanse. And the fellas, get rid of the frequent urination, the weak urination, the after dribble, the erectile dysfunction, the premature ejaculation, all of that with the Rusa Fixer, available only at Healthy Living Health Food Store. And you should know about our very effective weight loss program. Also any other health concern that you may have, you may bring it to our attention, because we do a consultation Mondays to Fridays from noon until 7 p.m. on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. We also do mail order. Again, our location 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. Telephone number is 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773. Health Living is where health lives. And taking a moment to say blessed love and give thanks to Trevor Foxton, who just joined us in the chat room. And yeah, my brother, give thanks. And also, yes, we have a serious celebrity also in the audience, Mr. Prilly Hamilton. I haven't seen this gentleman in a lot of years. One of the greatest voice to come out of Jamaica. Yeah, man, Mr. Prilly Hamilton. There are additional sponsors of the Tony Ryan Showcase, and such as Marcus Hilton, the accounting firm of Marcus Hilton, Immigration Attorney at Law, Mr. Winston Tucker, Mrs. Tracy and Bagaloo representing Financial Education Services, and my dentist, Dr. Roy Street. Now I'll tell you more about those sponsors in a moment. But as always, every Tone Ryan Showcase, we must pause and give credence to the Master to let us come together yet one more time. So we're going to do it like this. Again, this is the Tone Ryan Showcase. Good afternoon.
Thank you, my Lord, for each and every little thing. When I remember just where I'm coming from, where I'm standing now, I fell to my knees in praise of your name, thanking
Once more, the Tony Ryan Showcase. Let me say pleasant good afternoon to Miss Beth Bailey. Thank you for joining, my dear. Really, really appreciate it, yes? Father, I love thee. Mr. Richard Stevens. I'm trying to figure out how Facebook is going to treat this one. Oh my goodness, they cannot play a song on Facebook and they don't do something about it. They don't, you know. That's totally ridiculous. I'm just wondering how they're going to treat. But in my opinion, my humble opinion, that album that song came from is the best work of another great voice that is in Jamaica, Mr. Rich Stevens. You know, I've listened to it's about everything he has ever done. And that album, I think, is the one that really kind of pauses. The one that kind of put his vocal ability to a test, you know. Everything else, I don't know. I think you know what I think? Honestly, seriously speaking, I think he needs a good producer who simply put some material together. I'm talking about original material now, not anything that is covered. And said to him, Richie, you don't have anything to do with this. All we're asking you to just listen and sing. That's it. Someone who really knows our team, who really knows what they're doing, a nice orchestra together. And you know, some good material and go in the studio. I think is yet. There is that album in him that needs to come out. You know, it's just there, it's not yet out. That's how I feel. Anyway, again, this is the Tony Ryan Showcase. 5:37, 23 minutes for the hour of 6. And we go until 7. You know, I really appreciate you sharing a part of your 24 hours with yours truly. Let me say thanks to DJ Ray Ray on Unity Radio 96.1 FM for handing off to yours truly. I really appreciate it. As always, good program, Ray Ray. Really good program. Also, I should acknowledge Foundation Radio Network in Florida with a friend and brother of mine, Brother Clinton Lindsay, and his gorgeous wife, Mrs. Georgia Lindsay. Also in Georgia, Ruler Network, another friend and brother Ruler Brown, and also in Georgia, Irazine Radio, another friend and brother Scotcha P, yeah, and in Brooklyn, 25th Century Radio, it's another friend and brother, Mr. Cool, Mr. Clifton Edwards, you know. Thank you, gentlemen, for carrying this program at this time. Also, I'm live on Facebook. Or Facebook, as my good friend Ruler Brown referred to it as, and also YouTube. You can listen to yours truly on YouTube if you go to Tony Ryan Live Stream. That's Tony Ryan Live Stream, and you'll be able to listen to this program at this time. Okay. Again, I thank you so much for sharing a part of your 24 hours with yours truly. Right? Going to there's this album, you know. Let me not remove this from here. Yeah, there's this album, as a masterpiece, coming out of Jamaica, that came out of Jamaica. Again with a serious producer, serious and musician. Name of the gentleman is Mr. Harold Butler, one of the Butler boys, you know. Leslie, his brother. And Harold did an album called The Butler Did It. If you do not have that in your collection, you really need to go out and get it. Seriously speaking. And I was on the early days when Prilly Hamilton I was exposed to Prilly Hamilton and his ability, vocal abilities. You know. Great piece of work. Listen to this. Prilly Hamilton. From The Butler Did It. Harold.
We see this world as a party. We see this world as a game. We see this world as every little thing. Nothing is really, We see this world full of pleasures, even more than I can see. We see this world as every little thing, and nothing is It's just a beautiful world, full of beautiful people. Nature all around, and all designed to complete its perfection.
Words that are so true. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful world. Filled with beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people.
What's that?
Some not so good ones, some not so nice ones, but yeah.
It's how we live, not where we live.
Yeah! Mr. Prilly Hamilton, take it in from the top one more time. Listen to the lyrical contents of this one, yeah? And vocal abilities, the arrangement, everything, Mr. Prilly Hamilton. Yeah, man. From the top again. One more time.
Yeah. We see this world as a party. We see this world as a game. We see this world as every little thing. Nothing is really, We see this world full of pleasures, even more than I can see. We see this world as every little thing, nothing is It's just a beautiful world, full of beautiful people. Nature all around, and all designed to complete its perfection. We see this world as ghetto. What's that state of mind? It's how we live, not where we live, that makes us all happy. So come, let's try and make the family live. La 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 It's how we live, not where we live, that makes us all happy. So come, let's try and make the family live. But it's just a beautiful world full of nothing but beautiful people. Nature all around, and all designed to complete its perfection. Only love. Listen here. We have the birds and the trees, the honey and the bee. Take a look around you. Tell me, what do you
And good afternoon to you too, Miss Ann.
beauty,
Chris,
beauty,
thanks for joining.
beauty.
Yeah.
Beautiful people, beautiful world. Yeah. Take a look around.
Again, Mr. Prilly Hamilton. From the album The Butler Did It.
You see, yeah.
Harold Butler, yes indeed. It's not where we live, but how we live. Beautiful world, beautiful world full of beautiful people. Yeah, man, for real. You know, Mr. Prilly Hamilton in the audience say, hey, yeah, man, for real. Love that album. Love that album. The Butler Did It for many years was unavailable, but hey, a few years ago it came out and so on. We'll take a quick break and return with more. Don't move.
Healthy Living Health Food Store, located at 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx between 224th and 225th Streets, where you can purchase all your vitamins and other supplements, your vegan standard breakfast, lunch, and dinner Mondays to Saturdays. Get rid of diabetes with the Diabetes Be Gone, high blood pressure with the High Blood Pressure Resolve, high cholesterol with the Cholesterol Cleanse. Fellows, all your prostate and bedroom problems with the Rooster Fixer, frequent and weak urination, the after dribble, erectile dysfunction, and premature ejaculation. And ladies, all the female health issues, get rid of them. Bring to our attention any other health concern you may have, because we do consultations Mondays to Saturdays from 12 noon to 7 p.m. Call to make an appointment. We also do mail order. The address is 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx between 224th and 225th Streets, or call 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773.
Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountants, located at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx, have been serving the public for over 30 years in the areas of income tax return preparation and all other income tax services, including payroll services, accounting services, and individual tax ID number preparation. If you do not have a Social Security number and would like to file your tax return, Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountant, is one of the few tax services registered with the IRS to assist with a tax ID number. They are experts in the tax laws, so they will find what other tax preparers miss, maximizing your dollar return. For the self-employed or corporate people, they are also experts in those areas. Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountant, is located again at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx. Their telephone number is 718-554-0640. Again, that's 718-554-0640.
And if you're having problems with student loans, medical bills, bankruptcies, late payments, collection accounts, tax liens, then you must give Mrs. Tracy Ann Bagaloo a call. She's one of the representatives at Financial Education Services, and Mrs. Bagaloo's number is 954-639-2404. Again, 954-639-2404. And remember the name, Mrs. Tracy Ann Bagaloo, okay? Also, if you want to have a much better experience visiting the dentist, you must visit mine. His name is Dr. Roy Street. And trust me when I tell you, you leave there wondering if you really went to the dentist. It's true. Dr. Roy Street. His location is 739 East, 230th Street between Barnes and White Plains Road. Again, 739 East, 230th Street between Barnes and White Plains Road. Or give him a call at 718-652-3978. Once more, that's 718-652-3978. And remember the name, it is Dr. Roy Street, okay?
The
The award-winning Palace Peace and Love Academic Scholarship is appealing for your support to help educate one student at a time in Jamaica and the Caribbean.
Palace awarded 492 scholarships and several computers to university and high school students in Jamaica and the Caribbean over the past 7 years, valued at approximately 33 million Jamaican dollars, $250,000 US.
Importantly, our university graduates to date include 15 medical doctors, 10 lawyers, 6 engineers, and 15 fine art students. Our goal is to award at least 105 scholarships in 2018.
Please partner with us to make this a reality for those well-deserving, hard-working students by making a tax-deductible donation online at www.palace1.org
or send a check to Palace, P.O. Box 5461, Alpharetta, Georgia 30023 USA, or telephone 770-744-2154.
Palace, preserving young minds for posterity.
Start your morning with our delicious breakfast. The ackee and saltfish, the salt mackerel, the cook-up saltfish, the callaloo, the corned beef, the kidney and the liver. How about the saltfish and the okra? All served with boiled dumplings, yam, banana or fried dumplings. All served with white rice, rice and peas, and steamed vegetable. It no stop there, so try our most talked about porridge a man in time. The blend of oats porridge, the peanut porridge, the cornmeal porridge. Mamma mia! For soup lovers, on Fridays and Saturdays, go take soup. Don't forget to try our daily chicken foot soup. For lunch and dinner, Chef Itu is always a winner. The jerk chicken, the brown stew chicken, curry chicken, baked chicken, fried chicken. For the fish lovers, the fried fish, the brown stew fish, escovitch fish, shrimp lovers. Visit Chef Itu on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Lovers of stewpies, visit Chef Itu on Thursdays and Saturdays. Come and visit us on Fridays for tripe and beans and sweet and sour chicken. Call us at 718-994-6532. 718-994-6532. Don't forget, we cater for all occasions. Chef Itu Restaurant, 4759B, White Plains Road. Call us at 718-994-6532. That's 718-994-6532.
And if you're looking for a very effective immigration attorney, then you need not look any further than Immigration Attorney at Law, Mr. Winston Tucker. He can represent you anywhere within the United States. And as an expert, we'll be able to tell you what your best options are. Yes. Give Immigration Attorney at Law, Mr. Winston Tucker, a call at 718-276-8767. Again, 718-276-8767. Now, when you call, if you're unable to speak with him directly, you may send him a text. Use the same number, 718-276-8767. When you call, mention the Tony Ryan Showcase, and you will receive an incentive for doing so. Okay, that also goes to the accounting firm of Marcus Hilton, Mrs. Tracy Ann Bagley representing Financial Education Services, Chef Itu the Restaurant, and of course my dentist, Dr. Roy Street.
It's been 10 years. Time has certainly flown by. The Let's Talk radio show with John Hines and Company is now being listened throughout the Northeast, Jamaica, the Southeast, and among places from all over the world. So come and celebrate our 10th anniversary awards dinner and dance at the Wembley Cricket Club on Saturday, June 30th, starting at 10 p.m. We're going for the very best this year. Our DJs are the famous DJ Roy of 93.5 FM and DJ Street Ruler of 92.9 FM. Our artists AZ, Tony Lowe, Derek of Derek's Auto. Awardees include Winston Pine, Winston Morgan, Dr. Lawrence Williams, DJ Roy, Courtney Smith, Donovan Griffiths, Miss Lois Williams, and a special thank you to all those who have listened or contributed to the show, including our co-hosts, Donovan Griffiths, Courtney Smith, and Michael Soares. Contributions are $40 single and $70 per couple. Dinner is included, and tickets are available at Moody's Records, Primetime Bakery, West Best Fish in Mount Vernon, through John Hines, Courtney Smith, or Donovan Griffiths. See you at our anniversary at Wembley's.
is now 5:55, 5 minutes for the hour of 6. And once again, so Miss Ann down there in Georgia, how was last night? More rain? In fact, I heard there was none. So you can't tell me that there was no. I heard that there was no rain. So last night there was not a rain. It was not a rainy night in Georgia. Okay, gonna play one more from this great album, The Butler Did It. This time I'm going to feature Mr. Ernest Wilson. Again, a serious voice. I will listen to me now, man. We have some voices that, you know, in Jamaica, or who from Jamaica, that is a simply out of this world, you know. Yeah. Here's another one, Mr. Wilson. Yeah, man. Serious people, you know. So I'm going to. Oh, can I reach it? I think, yeah. Mr. Ernest Wilson. I'm not sure who wrote this song. If it is Harold Butler who wrote it, or it is Mr. Wilson, Ernest Wilson. I'm not sure who actually wrote it. We're going to get, Miss Ann says she's going to get some more rain time. So tonight will again go be a rain night in Georgia. Wow. Alright. Serious thing. But this one here, speaking about, and listen to the lyrics, you know. Listen to the lyrics. Let true love be a right hand man. I mean, the lyrics, man. The lyrics, not just the arrangement. Arrangement very, very, very nice. And remember, we're going to go into a session break in a little bit on Unity Radio, but we're going to remain live on Foundation Radio Network, Ruler Brown Network, RSN Radio, 21st Century Radio, YouTube, and Facebook, right? So in a moment, I'm going to really go into a musical break and just kind of keep my fingers crossed that Facebook don't play with me. Yeah. But the lyrics, man, I know this world is not just for me. You know, it could never be, you know. And then it goes on to talk about how we should live. You know. A very sad thing happened recently. As recently as last week or earlier this week, where this retired gentleman in the Bronx got lucky and won a few dollars. Yeah? But prior to him winning this money, he was known as the individual who would just give or help. Always up there in age, somebody wants something, he would give it to them. If he has it, he'd give it to them. He loves to share and so on. And so he won this money. I think it's $50,000. And you know what he was doing? He was making gifts to the children and the people and so on and what have you. Would you believe someone went into the man's apartment and he received multiple stab wounds in his neck and in his face and killed the man? What kind of world we live in, man? Well, no, the world is alright. The world is alright. How can someone who is going to look at another person who has never done them anything, not anything, what? He won $50,000 right off the bat, you know. You know, he's getting that's a fraction of that money, you know. Right? So let's say he got 30,000 out of it, or 35,000 out of it. Let's say. And he's giving and he's giving and he's giving. You mean to tell me somebody's going to go there and just simply snuff out this man's life? For what? For probably the 15,000 will leave out of it after I'm done give and still giving. Just snuff out his life just like that for that. And this man has never ever wronged this person. No, sir. I'll play Ernest Wilson. Listen to it, yeah? Ernest Wilson. Ernest Wilson, again from the album The Butler Did It. You know, I was looking there. Barris has one on that same album. I was looking for a tomato, but so far, no luck. But just to give an idea, you know. Again, this is the Tony Ryan Showcase, and remember, we come your way Mondays to Wednesdays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and on Thursdays from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Let me take a moment and say welcome inside the Tone Ryan Show to Shirley Tripico. I think I got it right this time. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. Okay, Monk. That's going to continue with the musical break until we are rejoined by Unity Radio 96.1 FM. Okay, again, the Tony Ryan Showcase. Oh, okay. A couple of things playing actually. We need to pause this one, and we need to go up here and just kind of just cool out my head for a minute. Yeah, man, just kind of cool out my head for a minute when we are rejoined by Unity Radio. I'm going to talk a little bit about men and our sexual health and our prostate and the reproductive system in general of the male. So keep it locked right where keep it locked right where you have it. Monk Montgomery coming up.
Yeah, this is Barry Simon checking out the Tony Ryan Show, you know? Yeah, really sweet.
God, He loves you more. He don't wanna see you do wrong. No, 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 no. joy, song of happiness, a song of peace, and a song of love. He loves you, and I love you, and I don't wanna see you wrong. No, 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 no. If you're a step ahead, you know you're out. Step behind, and you know you're down. One step ahead and you're out. One step behind and you're down. You're down. You've got to be where the spotlight is shining. Oh yeah. One step ahead and you're out. One step behind and you're down. You're down. You've got to be where the spotlight is shining, shining. One day you won't hear a sound, and there'll be no one around. Shining, 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 shining. Ahead and you're through the children, behind and you're down. Let them move it down. You've got to be. I said that you.
Again, the Tony Ryan Showcase, Mr. Beres Hammond. Again, from the album The Butler Did It. Now we're getting a kind of clear pictures to why I love this album so much. I see you love this one to Miss Ann. And yeah. I love it bad too. Taking a moment to say pleasant good evening to her. And L4G. Let's checking out yours truly at work. But giving me a, like a ear. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. So we're going to take this one from the top one more time. Alright? And actually we're back in full swing, but we're going to play Mr. Beres Hammond one more time, okay? Yeah! Again, listen to the lyrical content. There's also something I must say, when you listen to a production such as this one, and this was done back in the 70s, right? We listen to such a production. Someone really sat down and said, I'm going to produce this thing. You listen to it and this is soul. Yeah, this is straight up soul music. You listen to soul music today. Some of them, come out of Jamaica, they have this little one drop thing supposed to be kind of like a soul, like a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you're like, come on, man, produce a thing properly, Wow, Miss Ann said Beres was her husband in another life. Wow. I know him truly ladies a lot. I understand that, Miss Ann. I understand that. And I'm sure there are ladies who are out there saying, oh, say it was my husband. Hey, but that's how it is. That kind of reminds me of how I feel about, like, Gladys Knight. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, but just listen to the level of production in this. And this is, like I said, way back when. This is not studio work and trickery and Pro Tool and no, this is real. Instruments, real. There's no computer helping out here. There's real instruments and real vocals. And it's just awesome. Awesome. I truly believe that Beres Hammond should really make sure that Harold is okay at all times, because he really did a lot for him. I'm just saying. Paris.
God, He loves you more. He don't wanna see you do wrong. No, 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 no. So He sent me here with a song of love, a song of joy, a song of happiness, a song of peace, and a song of love. He loves you, and I love you, and I don't wanna see you wrong. No, 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 no. If you're step ahead, you know you're out. Step behind, and you know you're down. One step ahead and you're out. One step behind and you're down. You're down. You've got to be where the spotlight is shining. Oh yeah. One step ahead and you're out. One step behind and you're down. You're down. You got to be where the spotlight is shining, shining. One day you won't hear a sound, and there'll be no one around. Oh, that spotlight. Shining, shining, shining.
Yeah, this is very someone checking out Tony Ryan show. Yeah, yes.
To the children, let them You've got to be, I said that you've got to be where it's shining. Wars and lies and crimes and hatred, and modernization becomes the model of civilization. Nations turning against nations. We need to stop. Look around, cause there is a light, light of love, a light to keep all the nations together as one. And if we are one step ahead, we know we're out. And if we are one step behind, we know we're down. So you see, we gotta be right there, right there, right there to see. One step ahead and you're out. To the children, and let them move it down.
man, Mr. Beres Hammond, one step ahead. And oh, where did I have that? Okay, let me do this and do this. Yes, one step ahead, and all of those came from one album. The Butler Did It. I truly believe I would nominate that album. I'd nominate the album for the top to me. Well, kind of tough, Seriously, I was about to say the top album coming out of Jamaica of all times, but there are so many more, and it's right up there, Yeah, we understand. I know. Here's your guy, that Beres. Can't do anything wrong. Let me take a moment and say pleasant good evening to Christine Mattis. Thanks for joining. Juanita, my dear, we and I need to sit down and talk, Yeah, man, and I need to sit down and have a little chit-chat. Miss Lawson. Yeah, so time is now 6:23, 23 minutes after the hall 6. Again, this is the Tony Ryan Showcase. I did say I was going to talk a little bit about male health. Not just the bedroom, but, male health. Especially when it comes on to the prostate. A lot of people fellas believe that they to be strong and nice and a body in the bed and thing. That's it. Hey, yeah, you should be also, but there is more to your productive system than just having a good time in the sack. No, way more to it. When you stop and you think about the leading cancer death among male, it will make your alarm pull up for those who do not know, for the fellows who do not know. And the leading cancer death is a prostate. For male, is a prostate. The prostate. You see? And the prostate plays a pivotal role in the male reproductive system. But a lot of us takes it for granted that, something, I can just do what I feel like doing willy-nilly, and I don't have to pay no attention to it. And you want to hear the truth? That is one of the big reasons why it is the #1 killer in cancer among males. Because we don't pay it any attention. As long as we are functioning, we are right. Coupled with the fact that us fellas, we are petrified of the doctor. We don't like the doctor. Again, another contributor to prostate cancer. Death, to it being the #1 killer of cancer among male. One of the big reasons why it's such a killer and so on is the fact that at the early outset of prostate cancer, there is no pain. There is no pain. That's one of the reasons why I said, folks, pain is really and truly a good friend. Because when you feel pain, you pay attention. If it weren't for pain, more people would pass away, Yeah. I know I have to check out something. I don't have to go and see the doctor. But I'm not feeling the pain, so I get around to it. You see that? I'll get around to it. Yeah. I know I'm having this really serious case of frequent urination. There's burning when I urinate. there is the time. There are the times when I would start to urinate, and it does stop suddenly, and then a little bit more would come, and I have difficulty avoiding peeing. But I'm going to see the doctor one at a time, man. I won't give him a beeline one at a time. That's all thinking. That is all thinking. I'm having some amount of discomfort in my leg. But I'll go and see the doctor about it finally. It's not really paining that much. I'm having it around my waist also. I'm going to see the doctor one at a time. Or I'll speak with someone who can give me some information as to the possibilities. Yeah? So we just simply ignore the doctor. Then one day the pain gets unbearable. You can't twist, you can't lie down, you can't stand up. I say, no, what happened? I really can't take this anymore. I have to go. No. First in the morning, I'm going to go see the doctor. You know something? This time you're right. You're going straight go see the doctor this time. First thing in the morning. Okay, let's check you out a little bit. Okay, all right. Then we do that dreaded test that a lot of us fellows, especially the African fellows, we don't into that kind of test at all, you know. Oh man, it's disgusting, you know. I'm talking about the finger test of the doctor in the rectum. We don't play that. We don't play that. Well, look here. You better play it. Because there, so you can find out ahead of time what is really going on. Lakeisha, my dear, how are you? Thanks for joining. It can really give you some heads up ahead of time that you might be having prostatitis, something quite simple, an enlargement of the prostate, and you can fix that. It's nothing really serious, you know. We can deal with that. Or based upon that examination, the urologist may say, I need to explore a little bit more. Here comes one of the things with me now. The further exploration means the person, the doctor, would be looking for cancer cells are present in the prostate. So therefore, they're going to nip a few places on the prostate and then send it to the lab and see if any of these cells are going to come up cancerous. Yeah? Now, I speak for me when I say what I'm about to say. That is where the doctor and myself part ways. Because I do not believe in biopsy like that. I really don't. Because there's going to be present blood. Yeah. If you're going to go in, you're going to nip, you're going to cut, there's going to be blood. The blood happens to be the main conduit, the transporter of everything in the body, good and bad, including cancer cells. Cancer cells, cluster, you know. So therefore you go in there and clip, you break up the cells, and suddenly it ends in the bloodstream, and God knows where that one is going to end up. For that reason, I'm against biopsies just like that. There are times when the biopsies are important, you know, if you're looking for something else, but cancer, I think it's not a good idea. But again, that's on you, alright? I'm talking about me now. So we go and get the tests and find out that, well, is only, the prostate only enlarged. Means that the prostate is pressing down on the urethra, urinary tract. And because of that, when you go to pee, the stimulation of the urine is going to make the prostate squeeze down more on it and stop it. Just do you like you'd have a hose, you have water coming through the hose and you squeeze down and it stop. Same thing. But your bladder not empty. It's there. You're still having urine. And by the time you finish urine, you're going to relax a little bit, especially at night. When you go and you lay down and you kind of relax now. The son of a gun, you take your time and it just ease up off of the urinary tract. And before you know it, you want to urinate one more time. You see it? And you keep that up quite a few times for the night. Again, it could be just simply an enlarged prostate, or it could be the onset of something more that is, we should take it in a little bit more or take more seriously. Yeah. So, therefore, it means that every male ought to know, one, your body, two, how to address certain things, or to detect certain things, and so on, until it comes on to your prostate. Don't wait for the pain. Because by the time you feel that pain, that excruciating pain, that's going to force you to go to the doctor. 10 chance 1. If it is cancer, it is not already at stage 4. Because stage 1 and 2 and 3 really don't tell you much. You get a few signs here and there. Same thing with breast cancer. You don't really feel any pain. You feel a little lump, yes. Like a discomfort. Yeah, but once you start to feel pain, it's now at stage 4 and there's no stage 5. But back to the male reproductive system. So, we ought to pay attention to and also find out how do you maintain a healthy prostate. I just got bitten by a mosquito. Yeah, you need to find out how to maintain a healthy prostate, because prevention, as I mentioned earlier, I think it was yesterday, the greatest cure is prevention. Yeah. But let's talk about now the other part of it in terms of our hormones. And when we get a certain age, we start to lose that very important hormone that gives us the hair, gives us the deeper voice, gives us the muscle, and so on. When we're in our late teens, 20s, 30s, we can lift up a car. Yeah, man. And the same kind of thing basically takes place whenever you're in the bedroom. You can move the world, man. Yeah, man. But as we get older, we start to lose that hormone that makes us, that gives us that strength, that power. And it's called testosterone. Yeah. See, we have two. We have a lot of testosterone and we have a little estrogen. Females, they have 3. A lot of estrogen, some progesterone, and a little testosterone. But we're talking about the male now. So the older we get, we are now inclined to lose testosterone, because we start to enter the area that is called andropause. Female, menopause. Male, andropause. See? We might not get the hot flashes like the female and so, but we do go through a lot of emotional changes. all of a sudden, this man wants to dress like a young boy. This man wants to look, behave like a young boy too. Yeah, man, even go out and go buy a last sport car and all them things. And can't figure out for the life of what is going on. I don't understand it. I have no power, I have no energy, I'm in bed with the lady and I can't even turn the car for the next much. All of these things, I don't understand it. Because you're losing testosterone and like a bad, oh man, a double whammy, you start to get an increase in what? Estrogen. The female hormone. It get even worse. Yeah? So, you now have a couple of things on your hand. One, you need to balance back that testosterone. You need to get back the hormone in balanced. And, of course, you need to get the prostate in good shape. And then you need to get your mind in the right place. Yeah? You need to clean up the entire area also. Because just the way how you have fat under a plaque in arteries and so on, you can have it down there too in the shaft. In the clean top. Yeah? Miss Anne. I'm going to, something, I almost touched it on Miss Anne and I said, no, I can leave it alone. But no, you bring it up. I shall touch a little bit. Time is now 6:39, 21 minutes for the hour of 7. Yeah. So you need to now do some work with that. You need to balance back the thing properly now. And really and truly take the reproductive system in hand. And the time to do it is not to wait and delay. Or like you have some men who will say, well, I'm not even going to even bring that up, because I'm a little embarrassed, I'm bringing up something like that. And guess what? Whether you bring it up, yes or no, whether you seek the help, yes or no, the problem is still there. And if you don't know how to fix it by yourself, you're going to end up with the problem just the same. And give the lady a hard time or deprive her. You understand? So it's best for you to fix it. And it can be fixed. It can be fixed. Not as if it can't be fixed. It can be fixed. You just need to know what you're doing. And it can be fixed. But Miss Anne Wright, they leave their family as well, Tony. Well, I was going to touch that, Because here is how that works now, Miss Anne, and other listeners, and time is against me now. Here's how that works. Because the man is so accustomed to being Mr. Powerhouse, Mr. Goody, Mr. Good Thing, and we're gone back now in the bedroom now. And it's not that anymore. You know what is going through his mind? It's the woman's fault. We have to blame somebody. We have to blame somebody, and it's not me. It has to be you. Eh? Yeah, man. It's her fault. She does not I'm not attracted to her as I used to. She not turn me on like she used to. Man, it's her fault, man. I oh my goodness. Sorry. I have to. But if I find another chick, especially a younger one, should more stimulate me and all of that. That's the reasoning of an idiot. Because it has absolutely nothing to do with the female. But as Miss Anne said, a lot of times it creates a problem, so much so that the family, a good family together, tight family together, is destroyed. Yeah. Because of foolishness. Because of a lack of knowledge. I I must yeah, my son, it's true. I must also, you know something, tomorrow the first hour, I'm going to talk about menopause. And also how menopause can destroy and destroys quite a bit of families. That is what happened. By the time the man find out that, you know, it really wasn't the missus' fault, you know. It's too late. A lot of times. It is too late. Because a lot of damage has been done. You see? And created so much problems and so on. Here is what should happen. There was a time when you'd have the village and the elders would sit the youngsters down and give them a talk. That has been missing from our circle now for a lot of years. First of all, the youngster don't want to listen to anything from the oldster, from the elder. No, he knows everything. At the age 17, 16, 15, 14, 20, 25, 30, oh, they know everything. Oh, 30, oh, yes, I'm the boss, I know everything. And don't realize that they don't know doodly squat about anything. But this bit of information should be passed on to the youngster at a very tender age. If you ask me, this should be discussed in church when these pastors are going to get people married and all them things. You need to, and then the counseling session that takes place, this is some of the things that should come up during that. Coming ahead, looking ahead. This is going to happen. So once you see these signs, don't fret, don't worry. This is what is happening, and this is how you address it. Should be discussed in church. That and menopause should be discussed in church. I'm talking about now, especially when two people are going to get married. We should know. They should know. They should know. Because they could save a whole lot of marriages. A whole lot of problems could be avoided and so on. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, the takeaway, because I'm looking at the clock on the wall, 6:45, 15 minutes before the half 7. The takeaway is simply this. You have to, fellas, you have to take care of your reproductive system. You have to take care of your reproductive system, and you don't wait until it starts to fall down before you pay some attention to it. From a very early age, you start to do the things that is going to make your sexual health, going to make it good. You're going to have your reproductive health, all of that, nice, and keep a lot of problems at bay. There are a number of things that we contribute, that we go to our way and get, that contribute to our own demise. A lot of things. Believe me when I tell you. And some of the things, it is so simple we could avoid them. But we don't know, so we get involved, you know. We do stuff that's going to throw off our, that's going to contribute in a very negative way to our health. Yeah? I'm going to take a quick break, don't move. Oh, it's not there. Again, this is the Tony Ryan Showcase. It comes away Mondays to Wednesdays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and also on Thursdays from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Remember, tomorrow we will be joined by Immigration Attorney at Law, Mr. Winston Tucker. Yeah? and we can discuss things about what is taking place. God knows we really need to find out what is taking place. And as always, Mr. Tucker, he has a way of putting things in perspective. And of course, let me say pleasant good evening to Miss Irene Thomas. Thank you for joining us. Truly appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, so make sure you remember that for tomorrow, right? And let me just read this last one. Okay, thanks for your teaching our young and older men the most important info about caring for their bodies. We don't like, we're afraid of doctors. Fellas, afraid of doctors bad. But, so the thing is, whoa, what's going on here? Okay, and we have that thing here where it doesn't want to cooperate at all. So let's try this one more time. 6:40 at the time now, 12 minutes for the hour of 7. I think we're good to go now.
Healthy Living Health Food Store, located at 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets, where you can purchase all your vitamins and other supplements. Your vegan standard breakfast, lunch, and dinner Mondays to Saturdays. Get rid of diabetes with the Diabetes Be Gone, high blood pressure with the High Blood Pressure Resolve, high cholesterol with the Cholesterol Cleanse. Fellows, all your prostate and bedroom problems with the Rooster Fixer, frequent and weak urination, the after dribble, erectile dysfunction, and premature ejaculation. And ladies, all the female health issues, get rid of them. Bring to our attention any other health concern you may have, because we do consultations Mondays to Saturdays from 12 noon to 7 p.m. Call to make an appointment. We also do mail order. The address is 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets, or call 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773.
Again, remember 718-798-0773. Telephone number for Healthy Living Health Food Store.
Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountants, located at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx, have been serving the public for over 30 years in the areas of income tax return preparation and all other income tax services, including payroll services, accounting services, and individual tax ID number preparation. If you do not have a Social Security number and would like to file your tax return, Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountant, is one of the few tax services registered with the IRS to assist with a tax ID number. They are experts in the tax laws, so they will find what other tax preparers miss, maximizing your dollar return. For the self-employed or corporate people, they are also experts in those areas. Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountant, is located again at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx. Their telephone number is 718-554-0640. Again, that's 718-554-0640.
And taking a quick moment to say thanks to Madge Barnes for joining us truly. Thank you so much. And Miss Anna, a little bit is better than nothing. And I understand that you have to run and think, but a little is better than none. Alright? Thanks to the company. Okay.
The award-winning Palace Peace and Love Academic Scholarship is appealing for your support to help educate one student at a time in Jamaica and the Caribbean.
Palace awarded 492 scholarships and several computers to university and high school students in Jamaica and the Caribbean over the past 7 years, valued at approximately 33 million Jamaican dollars, $250,000 US.
Importantly, our university graduates to date include 15 medical doctors, 10 lawyers, 6 engineers, and 15 fine art students. Our goal is to award at least 105 scholarships in 2018.
Please partner with us to make this a reality for those well-deserving, hard-working students by making a tax-deductible donation online at www.palace1.org
or send a check to Palace, P.O. Box 5461, Alpharetta, Georgia 30023 USA, or telephone 770-744-2154.
Palace, preserving young minds for posterity.
Start your morning with our delicious breakfast. The ackee and saltfish, the salt mackerel, the cook-up saltfish, the callaloo, the corned beef, the kidney and the liver. How about the saltfish and the okra? All served with boiled dumplings, yam, banana or fried dumplings. All served with white rice, rice and peas, and steamed vegetable. Eat no stop this up. Try our most talked about porridge a morning time. The blend of oats porridge, the peanut porridge, the cornmeal porridge. Mama mia! For soup lovers, on Fridays and Saturdays, go take soup. Don't forget to try our daily chicken foot soup. For lunch and dinner, Chef Victor is always a winner. The jerk chicken, the brown stew chicken, curry chicken, baked chicken, fried chicken. For the fish lovers, the fried fish, the brown stew fish, escovitch fish, shrimp lovers. Visit Chef Victor on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Lovers of stoupies, visit Chef Victor on Thursdays and Saturdays. Come and visit us on Fridays for tripe and beans and sweet and sour chicken. Call us at 718-994-6532. 718-994-6532. Don't forget, we cater for all occasions. Chef Victor Restaurant, 4759B, White Plains Road. Call us at 718-994-6532. That's 718-994-6532.
Yes, you need a Chef to restaurant, and remember, Mr. Well, let me just do this.
It's been 10 years. Time has certainly flown by. The Let's Talk radio show with John Hines and Company is now being listened throughout the Northeast, Jamaica, the Southeast, and among places from all over the world. So come and celebrate our 10th anniversary awards dinner and dance at the Wembley Cricket Club on Saturday, June 30th, starting at 10 p.m. We're going for the very best this year. Our DJs are the famous DJ Roy of 93.5 FM and DJ Street Ruler of 92.9 FM. Our artists AZ, Tony Lowe, Derek of Derek's Auto. Awardees include Winston Pine, Winston Morgan, Dr. Lawrence Williams, DJ Roy, Courtney Smith, Donovan Griffiths, Miss Lois Williams, and a special thank you to all those who have listened or contributed to the show, including our co-hosts, Donovan Griffiths, Courtney Smith, and Michael Soares. Contributions are $40 single and $70 per couple. Dinner is included, and tickets are available at Moody's Records, Primetime Bakery, West Best Fish in Mount Vernon, through John Hines, Courtney Smith, or Donovan Griffiths. See you at our anniversary at Wembley's.
clock on the wall is telling me it's time for me to pack my bags and make tracks. Listen, as always, it's been nice, it's been fun. Got around, wanted to take care of yourselves and yours until we do this again tomorrow. Until then, allow no one, absolutely no one, to convince you that you can't, because you do have the power to be whatever you want to be. Just keep it positive. Remember that life is a learning institution. All the answers you seek are right in front of you. Simply pay attention. There's always a class in progress, no matter what. You keep smiling. Let the world wonder what the hell you've been up to. Until we do this again tomorrow. Au revoir, Harambe. Thanks to everyone in the chat room. Really appreciate the company, okay? Shirley Lou just joined when I am heading out. Oh. Also, Mr. Bobby Muir. Thank you so much for joining the chat room, but this is actually the final song, Mr. Val Bennett. A little bit of Dubwise. I don't know how Facebook's going to handle me with this particular program. Hey, well, guess what? Let me say this for those listening, because we're now off on Unity Radio, but I think they're going to give us some brata after they come back from the station break. Unity Radio, that is. So I'm sure you're going to be hearing some. If you log on to Unity Radio, that's www.unityradiofm.com. Again, that's www.unityradiofm.com or 96.1 FM. Or on your phone 605-475-5376. You'll be able to hear some more music from yours truly, uninterrupted, yeah? Safia Steve Wright just join in while I'm heading out. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm not sure if Facebook's gonna, but just in case they don't post this program as they should, they can always go on to YouTube at YouTube live stream and listen to it all over again. Okay, that's YouTube live. Tony Ryan, live stream on YouTube. Tony Ryan live stream, and you will be able to hear this program in its entirety again, okay? Don't forget. And this is going to be the final song for this afternoon. We're going to do this again tomorrow. Remember, we begin at 5, okay? thank you so much, Shirley. I just saw that. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Sophia, listen, again tomorrow we shall do this. We begin at 5, okay?
How do you plead?
And the respect is mutual, Shirley, okay?